John Swindles here with Peter Fury. How are you doing, Peter?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. How's the preparations gone first and foremost? Obviously, you've only had 3 days. What have you managed to do in those 3 days?
Well, physical preparation, you can see the shape he's in. You know, he's in terrific shape. You know, otherwise you wouldn't see Tyson Fury coming in press conferences with no shirt on. He means business, he's ready. And look, you know, he's ready for this guy, it doesn't matter. He's had no sparring, he's had no tall sparring at all. But, you know, he's got time, he can adjust, he's a very good boxer, and, you know, he'll feel his way in as the fight goes, you know, and he'll get to Ustinov once he gets used to the distance and the timing.
With the, I know the styles are quite different and the height of the fighter is quite different. Is the style that Tyson's going to have to fight quite similar? He's going to have to box his way through this and look to explode at the right times, do you think?
Yeah, you know, you'd have to be an idiot to walk into Ustinov thinking you're just going to plough him over, because then you risk getting put on the floor yourself. So, you know, you've got to treat any 6'8", 21 stone athlete with due care and attention.
And what can we expect to see? Obviously, Tyson was talking there about a fight with Stavern. How likely do you think it would be that you'd make that fight?
Well, we've got to speak with Frank. We've got obligations as well. Chisora has got there's a postponement clause there, so we're happy to take it. But if the Chisora fight doesn't happen, we've got an agreement in place where there's a backup plan, and we'll be looking at backup plans. So whatever happens, the public, the fans, and the fighters don't get let down. So that's where we are.
I think that your team on this occasion has come out quite good on this, even with the hay fights as well. Everyone feels very sorry for him. Is Tyson feeling that way about himself, or is he just going about business as is?
You know, we're going about business. You know, it's not ideal. It's not things we want to happen, but they've happened. You know, thinking about yesterday, you can take your eye off the ball for tomorrow. So let's just stay positive. Tyson's in an upbeat mood. He's more happier with Ustinov than Chisora. He thinks it's a better fight. So he's well up for it, Tyson. Although there's been no sparring, 3 days notice, there's still no excuses made here, because if there was going to be any excuses, this fight wouldn't happen. So if he's going to be a world champion, he should be dealing with the likes of the Ustinovs of the world.
And also there in Team Fury, you've got Huey Fury, you've got Eddie Chambers. What kind of progress are they making at the moment?
You've got world level athletes, you know, so I'm looking forward. It's exciting for the boxing, and, you know, I just can't wait. Huey Fury's an upcoming star of boxing, and, you know, mark these words, I've always said it, regardless of he's my son or anything else, he's a special talent and he's going to impress a lot of people. And I think the next coming years to come, they're getting around a lot of other people, but he's the heavyweight to really watch, in my opinion.
And you mentioned how he come in without a shirt on. Is that the first boxer ever to arrive at a press conference without a shirt on? Making history? Tyson's
controversial, he's unique. So this is what he's like. So, you know, like he said, love him, hate him, people want to see it. He's a breath of fresh air for the heavyweight division.
And I've heard Tyson said that he wasn't going to go to the BBBofC meeting. How do you feel about that and the punishment that they're looking to dish out for something that really was just selling a fight?
I think he should go to it. We've had a conversation. He is going to it. He's going to remain a British licence holder, and he needs to be proud of his country, where he is actually from. You know, we've got Irish heritage as well. We're proud of all of it. But basically, I don't condone swearing. So there's no need for it. You know, the boxing board's got a point. He's already made a public apology. He needs to go and apologise to them. And let's get the sport where it needs to be. Let's have a bit of banter with it, but there's no need for effing and jeffing every sentence. So basically, to everybody out there that's offended, including the guy from The Independent, you know, I personally apologise, you know, for my team, for Tyson and everybody else, because I don't condone swearing. There's no need in public places. You know, we're all parents. You know, this is a sport to look up to, and it's a brutal sport as it is. Let's just leave the necessities in the ring and do the fighting as it should be. So let's cut the swearing out. Let him get over the boxing board of control. I'm sure, you know, there is reasons behind why he does these things, which is obviously private and it'll be discussed at the boxing board of control. But, you know, he's looking to curb it completely. As you can see today, there was no swear words there. So, you know, this has been spoken to at length. You know, so we don't like it, the boxing board don't like it, and I don't think general public like it either. So let's cut it out, let him do what he's good at. You know, charming, he's a good talker, and, you know, back up his words in the ring without all the stupidness and the swearing.
Finally, what can we expect this Saturday from Tyson and also from his opponent? Are we looking at a good war?
I think we're looking at a good fight. Yeah, styles make fights, and it's going to be a good fight. I think he'll get to Houston in the end, take him out. We're looking to take him out anyway, but I don't know what round. It just depends how awkward he is, how Tyson can adapt to the style with no sparring for tall fighters. You can never really say when your camp has not sparred for a tall fighter. So we've got to find our way in there. You know, he's got to get through it and find his range. But I believe when Tyson connects on Houston, it's good night.
And any last shout-outs you might want to give to friends, fans, future followers, sponsors, and even if you want to give your Twitter or Facebook account?
Yeah, at Peter Fury, at Huey Fury, at Tyson Fury, at Eddie Chambers, at Eddie Fast Chambers, whatever, you know, and everybody else who's in our camp. And, you know, I'd like to say thank you to everybody. You know, this is a hard sport, and, you know, we just pray to God every fight we have, we come through okay, and we're victorious.
John Swindles, Fight Up TV. Thank you very much, Peter. Cheers.
Cool.